I cannot get over what we just experienced with this.
We just all take a nap.
What happened?
A nap? I just want them to come home with me. Every single one of them.
I know, they're really
They're so adorable. Mushy.
not
Mushy.
Don't do that.
But I mean, you don't babies just make you want to?
No, they don't.
I'm sure they let you babysit. She did say, Ashley said we could babysit whenever we wanted, and we're happy to do
By the way,
that.
Ken, with twins, were you like?
Well, I thought it was difficult, but now I realize twins was really easy.
Yeah.
To
Really
walk in the
easy.
park. You're not kidding. Well, it's time to eat. After that, we're exhausted. We have to eat something.
Yes.
So we are back in the kitchen with MasterChef finalist and private chef. She's also here to make a comforting Venezuelan dish that you say is very prevalent in Venezuela.
Yes, it is.
It is absolutely delicious, just like you. Welcome to our home, Alejandra Schrader.
So excited to be back. And talking about kids, this is a very comforting dish and very kid-friendly.
It is.
It's
Yeah, the kids can help you do it.
Venezuelan Bollos, Pelones.
So bollos, pelones.
It literally translates to balled dumpling.
So
Kind of like Ken.
I feel at one with it.
it almost sounds like a pet name. Oh, my little ball dumpling.
And it's made with Harina Pan, so a cornmeal. It's just the same as last time I was here when I made empanadas.
Oh,
Yes.
And speaking of empanadas, I'm making empanadas at the Latin Food Fest in San Diego, August 18th.
Oh, congratulations. That's wonderful. If anyone's in San Diego, for sure.
Showcasing Latino food.
I love that. Well, let's showcase it right here.
All right.
So what do we have
so
to do
I have
to make
one
these?
cheat sheet for you, and you're gonna grab that. But I'm gonna show
Okay.
you how to make it. This is the masa already made, and we're gonna make a
Can we
little
dig in
ball.
on these?
Yes, you guys can dig in. This is gluten-free. It's a pre-cooked corn meal.
So do you
that
buy
we
it already as a
hydrate.
dough?
No. So you buy it like that,
Right.
like the yellow package.
It's like a
yes.
flour. It's
Do
corn
not
flour.
use
Okay.
masa harina, you guys, because it's a different consistency.
Okay.
And you're gonna make a little disc like so.
Okay.
And we're gonna stuff it. In this case, we're gonna use pork. I'm gonna leave this one here so I can show you really quick how to make the
You could
the
use
stuffing.
anything though.
You can use beef, you can use chicken, you can use
stuffed.
fish.
Round,
In
round,
fact,
like
for
it.
little ones, you can even use cheese. And I'm gonna quickly add the aromatics. We have some pork already ground. If you have leftover ground beef, you can use that too. There's
Oh, that's a
celery.
good idea.
There's bell peppers, carrots. And I'm just gonna dump it all in the pan. And you know, I love to cook with spices. So we have here some cumin, some paprika, some ancho chile, some cayenne pepper for a little heat. And we're gonna season it with salt and pepper. As you can see, we already have a bowl with our stuffing already made.
Rid of these
But
for you.
basically, you would leave this for about 15-20 minutes until all the aromatics and all the veggies are soft and the pork is completely cooked through.
Okay.
So that's how you do the stuffing. Again, if you like to use ground beef or ground chicken, you can do that as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So
beautiful.
once this is done, we
Right.
would grab our little discs.
Okay.
And we grab with the spoon, we get a little bit of the guiso or the stuffing.
That's what they call it, guiso?
Guiso.
Just a spoonful?
Yeah, just a little
Oh, okay.
spoonful.
You really do stuff them. Okay.
And then we're gonna wrap around and wrap around and wrap around. It's okay to get messy until it's all done. You don't want them to be open because then they will come apart in the water.
Oh.
See, there you go. Oh, see, Debbie, you're getting
Oh,
your,
look.
you're
It's like
getting
a
your
snowball
Venezuelan on.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
So at the end, you
you.
want to make sure that there's no openings because we're gonna boil these. So
go.
we already had some water come to a boil, and now we reduce the heat to low because you don't want it to
Explode.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
we're gonna put this right here carefully. There you go.
And I guess when they start to float, they're ready.
Exactly, they're ready. So that will be about 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Now these, we have a little cheat sheet over here. These have already been boiled.
My kids would love it.
If these weren't balled, what would they be? Is there like something you would wrap around the outside of them?
Well, so that's another dish that we make that we use banana leaves, and that would be called ayacas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sure Mark was hoping you were going to say bacon. If we could wrap bacon around them. That's
Okay,
probably
Debbie
where
can
he
read
was
mine,
going with
whatever.
that. I'm just saying. Okay. What about these sauces?
Oh, just
Do we forget the sauces?
I forget the sauces. I forget the sauces.
What is that?
So this would be tomato paste and a little bit of vegetable stock. That's
Okay.
gonna help to get a little sauciness, but not too much, because you don't want it like overflowing from the guiso.
Because then we're going to make another sauce to put on top, right?
Yes, and the other sauce is, and I'm gonna set that aside. The other sauce is very simple. You can get the recipe online, but basically you're putting everything in a food processor or a mixer, grinding it all together, and you bring it to a boil. Roasted red peppers, tomatoes, onions, garlic, a lot of spices. It's delicious. Once the dumplings are already
Kind of addictive.
boiled,
Okay.
we're gonna let's go ahead and plate them. So we're gonna do a little base with the
Okay,
sauce.
so this is the sauce.
So that's the sauce.
Just put it around?
Yes, so that's roasted red peppers, tomatoes, a lot of aromatics.
A lot of
So
flavors in
delicious.
this.
And it gives a lot
wonderful
of flavor to the dumpling, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
And
it smells so nice.
there you go.
too.
Yes.
For
All the
sure.
spices,
Yes.
anti-aging.
So good for you.
And I was telling her, you know, I used to be almost 400 pounds, so I eat gluten-free, so these are perfect.
How much weight did you lose?
Over 200 pounds.
And she did it the right way, the healthy way, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks this time around.
amazing.
Because you know what? When I did it with gimmicks before, I gained the weight back.
That's why it's lasted, what, 14 years, you said?
Yes, and
mean,
so
that's
now
no
I
joke.
eat
That's
gluten-free,
awesome.
I do yoga, I do
Sure.
Zumba, I eat healthy. And
And
that's
wait,
it's
now
it,
it's
such
guys.
an
not bald
inspiration, and
anymore.
this is delicious.
You put hair on it.
Pelones are better.
Dig
Oh,
in,
with a
you guys.
spoon and a fork, huh?